Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the Cozy Stead. Today we are going to be decorating the Cozy Stead for Easter finally. But before we begin with that, I'm actually doing an egg potato salad for dinner as a side. And I just wanted to get prepped ahead. I had some leftover potatoes from yesterday and I thought, why not do a salad? And earlier I tried to dye some of these eggs with some natural food dye. I tried to make my own food dye by soaking some red onion peels in vinegar, but I think there was just not enough pigment for it to really stick. So I am gonna look into that, and we are possibly gonna do that together probably next week or something, because Easter is coming up and it would be amazing if I could dye my Easter eggs this year with all natural food colors. Easter is my favorite holiday out of all the holidays, and last year I didn't really decorate for it that much, unfortunately, to be quite honest with you. I also do not have the motivation to decorate for it this year, just because my job is so mentally demanding and kind of draining in a way at the moment. So I do not really have the mental capacity or emotional capacity and willpower to really kind of do these homemaking tasks that I usually really enjoy. But I also feel like I don't want to miss out on them. And I know that if I'm not gonna decorate, then I'm gonna feel kind of sad when Easter comes. Usually I am a really big home decorator. I love all things homemaking. I love all things decorating. I decorate our house seasonally usually, but for the past, I want to say 1.5 to 2 years, that has just been not my priority, just because I've been so, I don't know, not in a mood is not the right word, but kind of drained. But yeah, so that's why we are gonna decorate today, because I want to enjoy Easter and I want to enjoy a decorated home. I love those things, and I know that if I don't do that, I'm gonna feel like I missed out and I'm just gonna feel sad about it. And for the salad sauce that I'm doing for my egg potato salad, I usually would use some mayo or Greek yogurt, but I don't have any. I'm all out. So what I used is cream cheese and some mustard. And now we're gonna add salt to it, pepper. I'm also gonna use this white garlic. I actually bought some white garlic from the garden center the other day, and I'm gonna plant it in my native patch that I have in my garden. I tried starting wild garlic from seed 3 years in a row. I'm not gonna try again. It just, I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work. I did everything by the book, but it just didn't come out. And so I bought a plant this year. It was kind of expensive. It was $7.90 for one plant. And so far I've been keeping it alive for I think around 3 weeks now. So we're gonna find a spot for it this spring. I will add just a little bit of olive oil to this, and then we're gonna add a teeny tiny amount of vinegar too. And I just added the tiniest splash of water as well to make it more liquidy. This is the perfect consistency. It's like a whipped mayo or something. And this potato salad just consists of 3 ingredients: potatoes, eggs, and home pickled cucumbers. And then of course the salad sauce that we just made. Let's try this. Woo! Okay, again, let's try this. This is delicious. It's super creamy because of the cream cheese, and it has like a slight tang to it because of the pickles and the vinegar that I added. This is really good. I am very excited for dinner now. We are gonna cover this and put it into my fridge. And then before we start, I will also allow myself another coffee. And then this we can put in the dishwasher. Cheers. Okay, so now that we have those things done and I've got my coffee, we can go into the garage because I store my decor in there. And we first gotta get my Easter totes, which are up there, so I need a ladder. We also really badly need to organize this garage. We're gonna definitely have to do that this spring. Guess I'll put that down. Okay, this is how our living room is looking at the moment. We definitely have to tidy up the couch, and I do have to go and vacuum in here. But I thought I'm gonna do that after I'm done decorating, at least the vacuuming part, because I don't know if there is like any fake greenery or something that will make a mess. But let's get this toad in here. This is, I think, purely Easter decor. I do have some spring things in here, like I have these fake flowers here, and I have these little tea light holders with eggs on them, and this bunny. And well, this is just my regular spring decor, like a little bird with this self-made wreath and some artificial tulips. And my mom sent me some Easter magazines from Germany. And I was writing Easter cards yesterday, so all of these things are still here. I have to finish that later. But let's just see what is in this tote, because I truly have no idea. There is an Easter pillow that will definitely go on the couch. I know that there are these small Easter pillows. These are just so adorable. I love these. Let's see what else is in here. There are some bunnies. This Easter egg cutting board. Some chickies. These are so adorable. I love them. And more bunnies. I have a lot of bunnies. And of course an Easter cup. And these beautiful Easter signs that I absolutely love. I have had these for a couple of years and they are just my absolute favorite. So this one can go back into the entrance, and let's open the other one. Oh, there was some dirt on the other toad. Now I'm kind of glad that I didn't vacuum before, because now there's dirt on the floor, so we gotta clean it up. There's a blanket in here. Oh, this very big Easter bunny. Oh, these are cute, but I don't want to use these this year. So there's just mostly outdoor decor in here. Okay, so here is everything we got out. And all of these things. So let's start decorating. I think I will start in the entrance. So there. Hello. I usually try to keep it pretty minimal here, just because it's not a big space and because I want to keep this space more practical. But we can add a few things. Like I said, I'm going for more rustic decor, but with sweet, like girly touches. Just because I have so many different Easter decor things that I really want to use, because I just love those items. I've had those items for a long time, so I really want to use them. Let's see what we can add here. I mean, this would probably match we put this here? Is that cute? I don't know, I feel like it blends in too much. Maybe this bunny. I mean, I don't hate this. What do you think? Okay, we'll leave this there right now and we'll come back to it if we need to. So because we're already in the entrance, I'm gonna do my gallery next. And I know exactly where this is gonna go. So we can exchange this wreath for that. I love that. It's just so nice there. Because this is kind of a big area, we really need something big here. I might even try to put something here because I feel like this wall here is so empty. Oh, I just wanted to put this there to store it for now, but it actually looks pretty cute behind the bunny. Should we do it like that? That is cute, no? I really like that. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. Just felt like it was missing some height. Okay, so next up, this huge bunny. I know exactly where this is gonna go. It's in the corner of my stairs. Just like that. I just want to be extra festive and add this carrot garland. I didn't have this here last year, unfortunately. And I was kind of sad once Easter came because I really love this garland. It's just so cute. Okay, in my mind, this looks adorable. Let me know what you think. I think it looks so cute. These are so precious. Okay, before we decorate that windowsill, I need to clean it a little. I've cleaned this last week, but sometimes there's some moisture that comes in from the window and then it just leaves this like water spots. I really don't know how to decorate this space here. It's kind of tricky because I have this sideboard here, but I also have the windowsill. I will take away this chessboard. Chris and I are playing chess sometimes on Sundays, and I do love how this chessboard looks when it's just displayed here. And it's always ready to go, but because I want to decorate the sideboard, I'm just gonna take it down and then we'll just take it out as needed. And this is a magnetic chessboard, hence the figures are not falling down. Okay friends, I just got done decorating and look how cozy it is in here. Let's just do a little walkthrough of everything we decorated together today. I'll just put on the light in here so you can see it a little bit better. So I guess since I'm in the living room, I will just start right here. Well, we have my little lantern there, which is always there. That's nothing new. But you saw me add this egg garland. It's in this beautiful broken glass container that I keep out year round, and I just change what is inside. Like in the winter, I have pine cones in there with some lights. Then I have this glass egg that my best friend gifted me last year, and this bunny. And then back on the windowsill, I have this Easter egg hunt sign with some eggs and bunnies. And I just sprinkled a lot of bunnies here and there, like here and here is one. Then we have our super cute little tea light holders that I bought this year. And I am so happy about this purchase. They are just so adorable. And I ended up removing that cake stand, using it in the kitchen instead, which you're gonna see in just a second. But I just felt like it looked better in the kitchen, or I needed it more in the kitchen. But this is a carrot cake candle and it smells divine. I should put this on. And then I have my little birdie here. And I love this little rustic decor, these carrots. And the wreath and the little bunny. So cute. Then in my bar shelf, there's really not that much. I just added a few bunnies everywhere. This egg holder. Here's a bunny. Up there is nothing. Here is a bunny with my books. And then there's this Easter basket that my mom sent me. And then on the couch, there's actually one thing that I didn't really decorate yet. And that is this pillowcase, just because I have to wash it first. I bought this last year in clearance. It's this French style linen pillowcase with the Easter bunny on it, and it goes just perfect with my color palette. As you can see, my color palette in general is very Bridgerton coded, I would describe it. And that is just because blue and white are two of my favorite colors. So when I decorate, I really kind of try to stick with colors that match that color palette. I have to wash this pillowcase, and then we can put it on one of the pillows, and I have more pillows upstairs. I have this huge carrot pillow here. Then I ended up putting one pillowcase on already, and that is this beautiful Easter bunny pillowcase. Do you see how that sparkles? I just love this pillowcase. It's so gorgeous. And I feel like it matches so well with the couch, like this very fine kind of appearance. And then of course, these small pillows, I just think they are so adorable. I love these. Although I have decided I will wash these as well, just because they have been in storage, so I really want to wash them. This is how it's looking. And then on our couch table, I just kept it very simple. I put some napkins here. My mom sent me an Easter package, and there were so many cute things in there, and these napkins were one of them. These just go so perfect with my living room. As you can see, it's definitely my color palette. And then I just put those on this Easter egg board here that is actually cutting or serving board. Then a bunny, and then there's really nothing else. I didn't want to add a candle just because we have so many candles around, and it would take up too much space because this table is really tiny. And on our TV board, just kept it very simple. I just kept those flowers, added a bunny and an egg, and the same thing here. I just really didn't want to overwhelm this space. And then I did find a place for this bunny trail treat sign, which is right there next to the TV. Although I feel like maybe it blends in with the wall too much. Let me know what you think. Should I try to find a different space for this, or should I keep it there? I don't know. But for now, it's gonna stay there. And then our breakfast corner, I just put some things on this windowsill, like these eggs, which I feel like they go so well together with this rustic wreath that I made last year. Then a bunny. This bunny, this one I bought this year, and this egg actually doesn't belong in there. I bought this egg separate, but I feel like it goes together so well, so I keep it in there. Then this nest here. and just yet another bunny. And I have to finish writing these Easter cards. But let me turn off the light just so you can see how cozy it looks in here. And then moving on into the kitchen, I really do not have a ton of decor in my kitchen. I kept it very, very practical in here. Just added some Easter napkins and these little chickies on top of my coffee machine so I can see them every morning. I love these, they're so cute. And I ended up removing the espresso cups just because it felt too crowded up on here. So this is everything I have in my coffee corner. We still have to fix that. It's not all as perfect as it always seems online. This is reality, guys. So yeah, this is everything I have at my coffee bar. Then I only have this Easter bunny here on my windowsill. Technically, I could decorate this windowsill, but my seedlings are here currently, so they're occupying all the space. So I don't really have any space to decorate here on the windowsill. I do have these gray hyacinths here that are slowly coming up, and I guess this is kind of Easter-ish. It's this egg collecting hen, and I grew up with this. I love this thing, so I just keep this here with my jars inside. But this is everything I have there. And then on the side of the kitchen, I really didn't put anything. Just this candle and the cake stand that I showed you earlier, and my salt and pepper shakers. It's very, very simple, but I do want to keep this space practical for cooking. And then Crystal just got home from work. And then you saw what we did here in the staircase, and I absolutely adore this garland here, this Easter carrot garland, I was gonna say. I love garlands in general, and I feel like this goes so well together with the white staircase and this Easter bunny sign that we put up. And then our rustic Easter bunny over there. And then from this in our entrance, again, I kept it very simple. I am gonna keep this wreath here just because I feel like it gives some nice dimension for this Easter bunny. There's different textures, so it doesn't all blend into the wall, because all of these things are white or cream. And then these very, very cozy containers, which I always have here, and I just exchanged the greenery and this bunny here, which kind of reflects with the light in the back. So this is very cozy too. And that is it. I think we made a great effort to make this home feel super cozy. Honestly, I am so happy right now that we decorated together, that even though I didn't have any motivation going into this, I did it, and I am so happy with how everything turned out now. I just at the moment am very, very stressed because of my job, and there's just a lot of things I have to take care of at the moment, so I don't always end up having the most energy or mental capacity or kind of emotional capacity as well to do those things, even though I know that they're gonna make me happy. But yeah, I feel really blessed that we got to do this today and that I got to do it together with you guys. So that being said, if you've made it this far and you were willing to watch me decorate our mini homestead, then thank you so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate every single one of you. If you like content like this, then please consider subscribing, and never forget, you are worthy, you are loved. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I hope to see you back on my channel next time. Bye!